Getting to A4. It's a hell of a thing. I bet you can relate if you've gotten there or you want to get there. And I know why you're here, because you want to get there. And you're tuning in with everything Shinobi Striker. The roughest, the toughest, the meanest, the best of all gameplay, tutorials, and highlights, guys. Thanks for tuning in again. We're going to talk about healers this time and specifically for combat battles. Yes, the combat battle healer, it's a necessity. So, let's get right into it and talk about what we should not be doing. Okay, so we might get a little bit sentimental now. We might get a little bit emotional because it's about to get real. We about to go over the rules of the healers. Yeah, man, the rules of the healers. Something like this, what I just did, guys. That should be a rule of a healer not to do. You can't run off, go get the scroll as the healer while your team is in combat. Luckily, I spouted my ultimate as he did, so I survived that. But I'm still doing the wrong thing here. I'm engaging in a lot of combat and I'm taking a lot of hits. I'm not using a lot of my healing jutsu, and as you can see, it's going downhill. But guys, we've all been here. We've all been here, and it's okay. It's just that we forget the great teachings of the great Lady Tsunade, the Sanhin herself. So let's just reference that.
Rule number one, a medical ninja must never give up on treatment until their patient draws their dying breath. Rule two, a medical ninja shall never go to the front lines of battle. Rule three, a medical ninja should always be the last of their platoon to die.
If you haven't heard it, you heard it here first, guys. This is basically what Lady Tsunade is all about. This is what healers should all be about. Now, you should incorporate the rules into stuff like what happens in Shinobi Striker, like the scroll. If you don't have the long distance on your healing jutsu, you probably shouldn't go run off by yourself to get the scroll because someone might die. Now, again, this is earlier on in my gameplay, so I don't think I had this jutsu yet, or I just didn't prefer it at the time, but nowadays it's a pretty good jutsu. But I'm gonna show you guys my way of fighting as a healer, running the palm sage and the cellular extraction with my kunai. Now, yes, you may see me engaging, but I recently engaged to get someone else away from the scroll. Now I'm just pretty much by myself looking on to the match from the outskirts. I may jump in, stun someone, and remove myself from combat. Look for people with low life. This is pretty much what I was doing, but I got hit. The guy still died. Now, as the healer, you may want to target the other healer. It'll be a good idea. Now you see one team splitting out. You don't want to do that. No one on the team. But we had a good momentum going, so I decided I'll go to the middle, see what I can do for both sides. He got the scroll. He's safe over there with Gamabunta, so I decided to come back to the battle. Jump in a bit, help the double team up, get the damage going, and that kind of got me into a bit of contact, so I decided to drift off to the side, heal, and stay in combat a bit just to, show my dominance. But you don't want to actually get too much into it. You have Gamabunta right here with you. This is also where you may be able to get the scroll. So Gamabunta is there, they're in the Feather Illusion, but he's there, so they probably won't get dealt too much damage. So I tried my best to go get the scroll as quick as possible, and what you know, they got a kill. So, it all comes back to relying on your team sometimes, even though you're in a random squad. And as soon as I got back, Gamabunta was gone. So this is where it gets hard as a healer, I know, because people want to split up and just go fight. It's something you gotta stop doing. You gotta stay with your team. Unless it's a base battle, that's where people get sectioned off. Your role as a healer is to stay out of battle as much as you can. Get the scroll if it's right there. Also protect someone to get the scroll, as I just did. Even though you hit them and you broke their guard, you don't have to get into combat. That gives you a second to heal if you have the jutsu ready. Now, as you can see, I have my ultimate. As a healer, your ultimate is very, very crucial to the match. So you don't want to release it as soon as you get it. You want to either use it when the opposing team is all grouped up or correspond it with your teammates jutsu. But we're going off of, random squads right now. So that time I didn't have to use it. Didn't have to get any kills. My team did everything for me. All I had to do was make sure they don't die. Alright guys, thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to smash that like button if this tutorial improved your gameplay. Now, as for the build I had on this tutorial, guys, it's the hidden sand top color 3 with the hidden leaf bottom color 4 and the hidden leaf on boom mask, horned owl as the accessory. It's a decent loadout. It's boost healing ninjutsu recovery power, it's short ninjutsu cooldown time, and greatly reduced ninjutsu cooldown time when your health drops below a certain amount. I'll definitely be showing you guys a couple different loadouts on different examples and videos, so don't forget to subscribe. See ya.